Girl, you too fine, my girl, I still believe, I fit, you too fine past my mama, but that is impossible. No, you be the photocopy of your mama, carbon copy of your papa too. Hey, girl, you too fine, Tell me who made it possible? Your mama, your papa, your mama, your papa. Hey, only God made it possible. Go ask your mama, your papa,
What is
your
the
mama, your papa.
possibility? Baby girl, it is you that I see. From the eyes of the eagle, it's like impossibility. Cause people know they see, the way I see ya. Your beauty is so pure and so clean from within, and they feel like. You know, if you understand what's in the be. Every time I go and put out the fire, you kill it, she are the free, I they get the love and speed when I stay with you. Everybody truly know now.
Say, get up and stand up, turn and let it shine. Your beauty is divine. Yeah, you too fine. Oh no, I need you by my side to be my wife, the mother of my child. So help me sing it.
Somebody say, ooh, girl.
Ooh, girl.
You are my African queen. The girl of my dream took me where I never been. You make my heart go ting-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling.
Girl, I don't wish, I fit, you too fine past my mama, but that is impossible. No. Thumbs up to your mama, cause she made it possible. Hey, girl, you too fine, my girl, I still believe, I fit, you too fine past my mama, but that is impossible. No, you be the photocopy of your mama, carbon copy of your papa too. Hey, girl, you too fine, Tell me who made it possible? Your mama, your papa, your mama, your papa. Hey, only God made it possible. Go ask your mama, your papa. What is the possibility? Hey, see, I'm a true-born African king. You are a true-born African queen. My mama born the rude boy African singer. So now who born this African beauty? Now your mama, and your papa, This no be small matter. Are you feeling me too, mama?
Let me hear you say, ooh, girl.
Ooh, girl.
Hey, you are my African queen. The girl of my dream took me where I never been. You make my heart go ting-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling.
Girl, and I wish, I fit, you too fine past my mama, but that is impossible. No. Thumbs up to your mama, cause she made it possible. Hey, girl, you too fine.
What is the possibility?
Girl, I still believe, I fit, you too fine past my mama, but that is impossible. No, you be the photocopy of your mama, carbon copy of your papa too. Hey, girl, you too fine.
Fine.
Girl, you too fine. Too fine.
Oh.
Party people! Yeah! Tag team music in full effect. That's me, DC, the Brain Supreme, and my man Steve Rowland. We're kicking the flow. And it goes a little something like this. Tag team back again. Check it to wreck it. Let's begin. Party on, party people. Let me hear some noise. DC's in the house. Jump, rejoices. There's a party over here, a party over there. Wave your hands in the air. Shake the dairy, yeah. These three words mean you're getting busy. Whoop, there it is. Hit me. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is.
Yeah. Yes, that was Possibilities with P Square featuring Two Face Idibia. Wow, I love that song so much. I love that song. The delivery, the smooth transition, the vocals, the musicality, the elements, it was just simple, very laid back, very chilled. What a vibe. But please bring back P Square. Bring them back. Bring those two brothers back. I don't know what's going on. With Paul and his brother. I don't know, Rude Boy. I don't know what's going on, but them two need to come back. Them two need to bury whatever's going on between them, and they need to come back and give us good music as they have always done. I know both of them are solo now. I was listening to Mr. P, that's Paul Okoye, and one other of P Square, Peter and Paul. Was it? Yeah, Peter and Paul. So I was listening to his new single called winning. I was listening to that song. That song is quite good, but it's a vibe. It's a vibe. P Square are just a vibe. I don't know about you, but they had a show in Truxie a few years ago, like few years back. That arena was packed, seriously packed. I mean, nobody. I mean, in Nigeria, I stand to be corrected here, but I don't think I've seen a band as powerful and commanding as P Square. They've just got that star quality. They've just got it in them. They've just got that star power, and I would personally like to see them come back together. What about you? I would like to see them come back to, both of them come back together and do what they do, give us music, but that was the track we just played. That was P Square, Possibilities, featuring Two-Face Idibia, and Two-Face is another legend. I'm not sure you've heard this new song, Kuku Gugulam. That track is fire, something else. Kuku Gugulam. Wow. These guys, Africa, Afrobeats is literally monumental in Africa. Not just in Africa alone, but beyond Africa, literally. And I won't be surprised if the international artists are now, because every international artist from Chris Brown and you name it to Rick Ross, you name it, they've done an Afrobeat track. They've actually featured with an Afrobeat artist. So I'm telling you, and if you look at it now, Afrobeat is already invading the Grammy scene already. We are getting Grammys already. So literally, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody in America just decides to do Afrobeats and gets Grammy for it. Chris Brown is already doing it. Chris Brown talent is something else. Literally, that guy got talent. He's a talented artist, but there's something about him when he sings with Davido, or he sings with Wizkid, or he sings on an Afrobeat particular track. It's different. The vibe is different. The vibe is totally different. So yeah, Afrobeat is powerful. Remember, you are tuned in to the Music Mix Hour show. Straight up hour of throwback classics. Okay, throwback Afrobeat classics. Okay. Please do endeavor to follow us on all social media platforms. It's all there for y'all, on Facebook, on Twitter, now called X, on Spotify, on Instagram, and on YouTube is at Tag Radio 1. So do endeavor to follow us on all social media platforms. On YouTube, please do endeavor to click the subscription button, so that way you subscribe to our YouTube channel, and also endeavor to click the notification button as well, so you are automatically notified whenever we release new content. Okay, and if you want to make a special request with me, the numbers to dial is 07920-026-406, or you can call 07920-026-407 if you would like to make a special request. Okay, maybe you want to dedicate this song to your mom, to your dad, to that person you know what I'm talking about, to that person you're in a relationship with. You want to, or today is your anniversary, today is your wedding anniversary, today is your birthday, and you'd like to dedicate a song to your spouse, feel free to call those numbers 07920-026-406 or 07920-026-407, and I'll play that track for you. Okay, so let's look at my track list again. So coming up now, we've got, oh my goodness, I love this one. This is a wonderful joint. This is the song that actually took the legend Two-Face Idibia to limelight. And when I play this song, I will come back and we can talk about the juicy bits around the song, because there were some issues that we need to actually address about the song. But I'm gonna play the song first. This is the legendary artist Two-Face Idibia with track titled African Queen. Oh God, I love this song.
Yeah, you are my African queen. Ooh, Lord, ooh, Lord. Just like the sun, light up the earth, you light up my life. Yeah, yeah, you are my African queen. Ooh, Lord, ooh, Lord. Just like the sun, light up the earth, you light up my life. The only one I ever see with a smile so bright. Hey, and just yesterday, you came around my way. You changed my horse in way with your astonishing beauty. Oh, you couldn't make a brother sing. No ordinary thing, a supernatural being. And no, you are brighter than the moon, brighter than the star. I love you just the way you are. And you are my African queen, the girl of my dreams. You take me where I never been, yeah. You make my heart go ding-a-ling-a-ling. Oh, you are my African queen, the girl of my dreams. And you remind me of a thing, and that is the African beauty. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, you are my African queen. Oh Lord, ooh Lord. Out of a million, you stand as one, they are standing one. I look into your eyes, girl, what I see is paradise. Hey, you captivated my soul. Now every day I want you more. Now I cannot deny this feeling I'm feeling inside. Hey, no one cannot take your place, they cannot take your space. That is a fact I cannot erase. And no, you are the one that makes me smile, make me float like a boat upon the Nile. Girl, you are my African queen, the girl of my dreams. You take me where I never been. You make my heart go ting-a-ling-a-ling. Yeah, you are my African queen, the girl of my dreams. And you remind me of a thing, and that is the African beauty. Oh, oh, yeah, yeah. Ooh, you are my African queen, and I know, oh yes I know. You are my African queen, and I know. See I know what I am feeling in my heart and in my soul. Oh, I know that it's His love, and I know that this love was surely sent from up above. 'Cause you're the only one that I think of. You are my African queen, and I know that it means that you're the only one that I will serve. I'll give you my heart, my love, my body and my money. Every other thing you think of. In a man who could think of anything better than you, who could think of ever hurting you. Sacrifice my all, I'll give it all to you. You are my African queen, for real. You are my African queen, the girl of my dream, the girl of my dream. Yeah, I've never been. Oh, nah, nah, yeah. Oh, lolly, you are my African, you are my African queen, girl of my dream, my African. You remind me of a thing. Oh, that is the African. So black, so beautiful. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Munyemo, I love you, I love you, I love you. Munyemo, I love you, I love you. Oh yeah, my African queen, I love you, I love you.
Whoa, what a wonderful, wow, what a wonderful song. That was the legendary artist himself, Two-Face Idibia, with track titled African Queen. Remember, you are tuned in to the Music Mix Hour show. This is the show where we give you all the exciting music straight up for 1 hour. We give you all the vibes, and we give you all the juicy stuff that you didn't know about behind the music. Now, We are broadcasting live and direct from Tag Radio SX. Please don't forget to follow us, or rather to connect with us on our social media platforms. It's all there for you. I respectfully pointed it out to you. It's right there. So on Facebook, on Twitter now called X, on Spotify, on Instagram, and on YouTube is at Tag Radio 1. Okay. Two things I need you to do for me on our YouTube channel is I need you to click the subscription button, so you subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I need you to click the notification button as well, so that way you are automatically notified whenever we release new content of the Music Mix Hour show. Okay, so do that for me quickly. Also, please do feel free to download. I would encourage you to download our online radio app. So if you are using the Android product, you might want to go to your Play Store or your Google Play and just type in Tag Radio. And if you're using the Apple product, you may want to go to your App Store and type in Tag Radio, so that way you can actually download our online radio app and you can benefit from great content. Okay, great, super great content. Okay, and we are broadcasting live from Tag Radio SX, and I'm your host Kazeem Balogun. Okay, now let's get to some juicy stuff regarding the song you just heard, African Queen. Now, rumor has it that actually Face, Two-Face comes from one of the, oh goodness me, before the P Squares, okay, before they emerged onto the scene, there was this wonderful boy band in Nigeria. Literally, we basically called them the Westlife of Nigeria. Oh, we call them the Westlife of Nigeria. These guys, this is way before the Star Plus. Before the Star Plus came, I love Star Plus, by the way, but before the Star Plus came into play, these are the pioneers, the pioneer boy bands, Plantation Boys. I mean, you could, if you were in Nigeria in my era and you're telling me you don't know Plantation Boys, you're sleeping on a bicycle, man. You're sleeping on a bicycle. Come on now, you can't tell me you don't know Plantation Boys. Come on, man. Plantation Boys, they were the hot stuff. So this is why I said the Westlife of Nigeria. Excuse me. They were the it, literally, that boy band, the star power, the presence, the quality that they had in the music was second to none. All right. Now, Two-Face stems from that particular boy band before they were signed to, I believe, was it Kenny's Music at the time? Now, Kenny's Music was like the powerful, like the commanding officer. Before all these other record labels, Maven, Storm Records, all this other EME, all this EME, that's Banky W, by the way. Before all these different record labels came into play, you had Kenny's Music. They were the commanding officer of the entire music space in Nigeria. This was when the Homojib, because I remember they had both of them. Shout out to Keke and Sa, sorry, I can't just say it like that, Sa Keke and Sa D1 and Sa ID on the street. These guys, especially Sa Keke and Sa D1, they had the two yellow Hummer Jeep. When Hummer Jeep, the 4x4 was actually released, they had it they were the first ones in Nigeria to have the Hummer Jeep. And this was the label that Two-Face Idibia was actually signed to, with that particular boy band, and they were called Plantation Boys. Now, when they separated and they all went to do their solo careers, right, Two-Face by far is the most popular. He had a lot more success than the other two bandmates. But rumor actually has it that African Queen was written by, guess who? Face. By Faith. Rumor has it that African Queen was actually written by Faith but performed better by Two-Face. I believe Face was going to make that a single, but I think Two-Face delivered it better than he would, so the song went to Two-Face instead. So that's what rumor has it. Okay, rumor has it that this particular song was written by Face. I mean, oh goodness me, the boy, bring them back, please. I mean, they came back. Oh goodness me, they actually came back when South Sultan, made another legend, South Sultan. I must play something from him because South Sultan is another wonderful legend that I listen to. I listen to him a lot, and may God Almighty rest his soul. Sir Olarewaju Abdul Ganiu Fasasi, who was born on the 27th of November 1976. He passed in 2021, 11th of July 2021. That was when he actually passed. He's another legend on his own, but when he passed, Plantation Boys came together to do like a performance for him, and that really got me emotional. Oh my God, that got me emotional. But I wish, similar to P Square, for me, my dream is to see those boy bands come back together. Star Plus, Plantation Boys, P Square, come back together. Please come back and give us another album. Please give us another album, give us another tour, give us another performance, please. Can somebody just help me appeal on my behalf to get these guys back? These guys are the heartthrob of the afrobeats industry. Okay, so that was the legendary artist Two-Face Idibia with track titled African Queen. Literally, I dedicated that song to my mother. This song came out, I said, Mom, I'm dedicating this song to you. Mom was like, okay, what do you want? I love that song. Is just you are my African queen, the girl of my dreams. That song is just breathtaking, and I was so happy to see the commercial success, because Two-Face was actually interviewed on the Monique show. Now, if anybody know Monique or Auntie Monique, she's an American, right? So that show was actually, that particular song, traveled, the airwaves. It literally traveled. It wasn't just commercially successful in Nigeria, but it was commercially successful in the entire Africa and beyond. Okay, so that song, I love it because it actually promotes African beauty. It promotes African beauty. It shows the beauty of our women in Africa. It shows that our women, black is king. Sorry, black is queen. It shows the beauty of our women. All African women, regardless of the size, regardless of your color, you all heard it from Two-Face. You are an African queen. You all are beautiful. Okay, love that song. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Remember, you are tuned in to the Music Mix Hour show. This is the show where you get all the gossips, all the fun, all the vibes, and we are throwing it back to classic Afrobeat songs. Classic, those songs that had memories. I mean, for me, I don't know about you, but those songs that literally had memories. So I would love to hear from you guys, actually, to all our dedicated listeners and viewers. What memories did you have with the song I've just played? What memories I've played? Wande Cole who born the Maga. I've played Possibilities, P Square featuring Two-Face, and I've played Two-Face himself with African Queen. What song, which of the song gave you memories? Where were you at the time? For me, I was in boarding school at the time in Nigeria. I was in boarding school, in secondary school, because I went to boarding school all my life. So I was in boarding school, and this song gives me certain memories I cannot begin to tell you on the radio. God forgive me for my sins. Or do you want me to send my sins to you? Let me send it to you. Let me send all my sins to you. But God forgive me for my sins. Those songs give me certain memories with oh goodness me. How anyone who went to boarding school in Nigeria will know what I'm talking about. You can't tell me you went to Nigeria and you didn't have yourself a girlfriend or a girl you were basically looking at, while you were in secondary school. But God forgive me for my sins. Let's not get into all of that. Okay, let's not get into all of that. Right, just looking at the comments. Shout out to Ayo Niger boy. Morning Chief Cars, to Baba to the world. Yes, so. Yeah, how does Two-Face? Yes, that's Two-Face for you actually. That is one of his most popular slogan. Yes. I is King Two-Face, man. King Two-Face Idibia to the world. I love that guy. He's one of the realest, authentic Nigerian artists, and he keeps it real. He doesn't try to pretend what he's not. He keeps it. He keeps it real, and you could hear that from his vibe. You could hear that from his music, and if you've watched his interviews, you can hear that as well. I'm gonna shut up now and play another music, but I'm quite keen to hear your memories with the song I've played. So feel free to drop it in the chat. You can literally go on our Facebook, on Twitter, on YouTube, okay, or on Instagram at Tag Radio 1. So feel free to drop your comments in the chat. So I've played Wanda Ko Ubwanda Maga. I've played P Square featuring Two-Face, Possibilities. I've also played Two-Face himself on his own track titled African Queen. So which of those songs bring memories to you, and what memories is that song connecting you with? Remember, you are tuned in to the Music Mix Hour show. This is the show where you get all the vibes, you get all the juicy bits behind the music, okay? And we are broadcasting live from Tag Radio SX with your boy Kazeem Balogun, okay? Coming up next on my playlist, I've got, I love this song. I've got the Coco Master himself. This is D-Band, track titled Fall in Love.
Don't get it twisted, love is a beautiful thing. It's Don Jazzy again. I'm the bunch. Oscar like what you make a Frisco. Don't get it twisted, love is a beautiful thing. It's Don Jazzy again. I'm the bunch. Oscar like what you make a Frisco. When the Coco Master fall in love. You don't say what I don't pass, Gabby. Hey! I'm in love. Are you in love? Mama, you don't make me fall in love. You don't make me fall in love. You don't make me fall in love. You don't make me we still married cause you don't make me fall in love. 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 My sweet potato, I wanna tell you my mind, oh. I know understand, oh, cause I just see well, but they say love is blind, oh. So you are the love of my life, oh. I cannot deny you. I wanna make you my wife, oh. See, I never thought that I'll find someone like you that would capture my heart, and there's nothing I can do. I used to brag to my friends that I'd always be a player, but since I set my eyes on you, mama, you done make me fall in love. You done make me fall in love. Say make a hammer. Me I know the way to make you come follow me, make we go see my mama. For better for worse, so we go there together in any kind of weather. See I know the joke, oh. Say na true at the talk, oh. My friends they ask me say, oh boy, what is the matter? Me I tell them say, you they make my head scatter. See I used to lie to myself that I'd always be a player. You don't make me fall in love. You don't make me fall in love. You don't
Wow. What a song. What a wonderful song. That was the popular, another legend himself, another legendary Afrobeat artist. That was a classic banger, by the way. That was the band track titled Fall in Love. Right. This was when I love the song. Forget it. I love the song. This song literally memories. I mean, I would like to hear from all our dedicated viewers and listeners. I mean, what memories does that song actually bring? What memories does that song actually bring back? I mean, I'd love to hear from you. Feel free to call 07920 026 406, or you can call 07920 026 407, or please feel free to drop your comments on our social media platforms. It's all there for you on Facebook, on Twitter, now called X, on Spotify, on Instagram, on YouTube. Is at Tag Radio 1. Okay, at Tag Radio 1. Drop your comments. I would like to know from your perspective. Just drop it in the chat. What does that song? I mean, that song was powerful. Now let me start by saying, first and foremost, in the 2000s, it was all about more hits. Forget it. It was all about more hits. They had everything on Smash. They were, it's Don Jazzy again. These two guys, the band and Don Jazzy. Oh goodness me! These guys were giving us back-to-back bangers. Forget it, back-to-back bangers. The chemistry these two guys had was insane. Like the musical chemistry, brothers as well. They had this magic that they were just giving us bangers. They would go to the studio and it's a banger. Trust me, it's a banger. And that music right there, it was number one. Forget it, it was number one for weeks. It was a very, very, very popular song. Back then, there was no nightclub you would go to in London that they would not play that particular song. There is no, I could give you the stats. Positions in Leicester Square. This is one of the reasons why they started playing Afrobeats. Not now Afrobeats, but back then they hardly played Afrobeats in the nightclubs. They would only play your normal hip hop, R&B, soca, maybe a little bit of bashment. But when these guys came on the scene, they shift the whole thing. There was a shift in the culture. The anointed. There was a shift in the culture when it came to Afrobeats. They literally contributed to the culture of Afrobeats significantly. All right, so that was Dakwa himself. Is popular the band. Olua Dakwa Oyebanjo, that is actually his name. He changed it to the band. And with his label mate Don Jazzy, both of them, but unfortunately they split. They all had their separate endeavors, their passions they wanted to achieve, so they basically split. For a while they were not on good talking terms, and until the elders, the big boys of the music industry, the elders, the uncles, the granddads, the godfathers rather, they got involved. And I'm excited to see them together. I looked at a few Instagram pictures and I saw them taking pictures together. Mohis was that squad. Dr. Seed, K-Switch, the band, Don Jazzy, Wanda Cole, the Prince. Oh goodness me. Please come back. Guys, please come back. Please do come back. The music, for me, this is my personal view, by the way, since the band stepped out of Mohis and started working in solo career and working with other producers, the sound just became different. I don't know, the sound just became different. It wasn't as authentic when it was with Don Jazzy. It wasn't as, the umph wasn't there for me anymore, man. It wasn't there, especially when it sounded with good music with Kanye West. I felt like it was too early on in his career to make this type of decisions. I wish he had stayed with more hits and then they had cultivated it. But now, look, I mean, Don Jazzy thought otherwise, so he wasn't moved by the deal. He believed that, let's stay in Africa. We're not ready for this relocation business. We're not ready for this move. So Don Jazzy stuck to his gut. Look at it now. So that was the end of more hits, and then it changed into Mavins, and now Mavins Dynasty. Now look at it. Tiwa Savage came on board. Wandeko was on board and he got deactivated. Tiwa Savage got activated. DJ, another popular artist, got activated. Ricardo Banks got activated. Rayma, do you guys actually know that Rayma came from Maven Dynasty? Rayma came from the popular artist. Rayma actually came from Don Jazzy. Do your research. Then now we have Ira Star, Ira Star, baby girl, you're doing great. We have all this wonderful and we have Johnny Drill. Oh my God, Johnny Drill, who also comes from Don Jazzy as well. Now Don Jazzy is giving us talents on all fronts. Not just because I know that Mo Hits was dominated by male, but now if you look at the industry now, Don Jazzy is actually pointing out females. Like, I mean, look at I Am Ira Star. Come on now. Come on, man. Look at Ira Star. Oh, goodness. Look at the wonders she's doing in the industry. And so sometimes, right, you have to stick to your gut. I felt like, personally, this is, I feel my personal opinion. I felt like the sign up with good music with Kanye West. I mean, Oliver Twist was a banger because that particular song came from what's it called? He signed with good music to release that popular song Oliver Twist. But I strongly feel he should have stayed back home with Don Jazzy as opposed to trying to break into America too early. But nevertheless, he's still doing great. He's still doing wonderfully well. That was the band with track titled Fall in Love. We're going to get into another classic because of my time. We only got literally 5 more minutes to go or thereabouts. I'm going to play this song. It's one of my favorite songs as well, by another legendary female. So I've played all males. Now it's time for me to play some females, okay? Some females. This is one of the dopest. This is one of the most liveliest, legendary Afrobeat female superstar. This is Queen Tiwa Savage with the first breakthrough track into the African market, Nigerian market specifically. This is Kele Kele Love.
Only serious candidates should come and holla. You don't impress me cause you drive a Hummer. And no secret cause I don't need no wahala. Only serious candidates should come and holla. You don't impress me cause you drive a Hummer. And no secret cause I don't need no wahala, yeah. So save the drama for your baby mama. You only wanna see me after hours. I ain't gonna be your undercover lover. Don't private call me, no, don't even bother, yeah. Till you shout on the roof that I'm your lover. You think cause I'm pretty, I'm dumb. See you my sweet like Tum Tum. It ain't enough cause your head's so listen. I know do kele love, oh. My shabby fan, baby, oh. I know do kele love, oh. My shabby fan, baby, oh. with your money. Don't believe the hype. I am not the type. And I got plenty guys who want me, it ain't funny. Best believe they're hype. I am just the type. Think cause I'm pretty, I'm dumb. See you my sweet like Tom Tom. It ain't enough. It ain't enough cause your handsome, so listen. I know you killer, no killer, love. My Chevy yeah, baby, oh. I know you no killer, love. My Chevy yeah, baby, oh. I know you no killer, love. My Chevy yeah, baby, oh. I know you no killer, love. My Chevy yeah, baby, oh. I know you killer, You think cause I'm pretty, I'm dumb. See you my sweet like Tom Tom. It ain't enough cause your handsome, so listen. I know you killer, no killer, love. My Chevy yeah, baby, oh. I know you killer, no killer, love. My Chevy yeah, baby, oh. I know you killer, no killer, love. My Chevy yeah, baby, oh. I know you killer, no killer, love. My Chevy yeah, baby, oh. I know you killer, no killer, love. My Chevy yeah, baby, oh. I know you killer, no killer, love. My Chevy yeah, baby, oh.
Yeah. Hi. Welcome back to the Music Mix Hour show. This is where you get all the vibes and you get all the juicy scoop behind the music that you didn't actually know existed. You get all the vibes right here, all the vibes, you get all the juicy beats, all the stuff that you actually didn't know existed behind the music. All right, and we are broadcasting live and direct from Tag Radio Essex, and I'm your host Kazeem Balogun, and the track you heard there was a popular song. This was the breakthrough song that from legendary artist Tiwa Savage. Now there is history about Tiwa, Queen, I like to call her Queen Tiwa Savage, that you just may not know. Like, she's been doing this for a minute. Like, she didn't just, prior to Kelly Love, I'm not sure how many of our dedicated listeners and viewers actually know the history, the key facts behind Queen Tiwa Savage. So, y'all may not know that Tiwa was actually originally born in Isaleko. That's where she was actually born, Isaleko, and she relocated to London at the age of 11 for her secondary education. All right, so at the age of she was born in Isaleko, and then she moved to London at the age of 11 to pursue her secondary education. 5 years later, she then began a music career. All right, she was basically doing backup vocals for a huge artist like George Michael and Mary J. Blige. I mean, how many of you actually are aware of that? So she's been hustling, she's been grinding it out in music for a quick minute. Okay, so after participating in the UK edition, the S Factor, come on now, the S Factor, she actually participated, but unfortunately she didn't win. She didn't go through to, she was part of the semi-finalists, but she didn't make it to the finals. But she was in the S Factor. Come on. And then, she also graduated from Berkeley College of Music. Berkeley College of Music. And then she basically signed a publishing deal with Sony Music Publishing way back in 2009, if my memory serves me right. 2009, she signed her first publishing deal. Inspired by the growth of Nigerian music industry, Tiwa Savage basically moved back to Nigeria. She moved back to Nigeria and then signed with Maven Records. Prior to that, she was traveling. Before she moved back to Nigeria, she was from the UK. She moved to the US. Okay, then she moved back to Nigeria. Then she signed with Maven Records, which used to be More Hits. Signed with Maven Records in 2012, and then she made a special appearance on the label's 2012 compilation album titled Solar Plexus. All right, so here are some more key facts about Queen Tiwa Savage. I feel like I've done this other guys I've played, but injustice. But I mean, for a female to be headlining this particular way is a serious achievement. So Tiwa's debut album was titled Once Upon a Time, which was released back in 2013 July, and then it was supported by 7 smashing singles. So Kele Kele, which you just heard, Kele Kele Love, was part of that particular album that she released Once Upon a Time. Then there was this track titled Love Me, Love Me, Love Me, Love Me. I love that song. Oh God. Love Me was on another wonderful track as well. Then Don't Just Leave Without My Heart. No way, no way, no way. Sorry, I haven't got the voice like Tiwa, but I love all her songs. Then another single was Without My Heart, where she featured Don Jazzy as well. And then Ifewa Gbono was her 4th single. Then Folarin, another track. Along With Me, I love that song, Along With Me. And I want to use this platform to a massive rest in peace to Justice Asiri. That's Dr. Sid's dad. He's a famous actor. Do your research about Justice Asiri. Village Headmaster, that particular show. So that was that particular song was Along With Me, was that Tiwa Savage sang. Check out the video, it's on YouTube as well. Was basically in dedication to all the heroes that we have lost in Nigeria in the entertainment scene, or maybe and also personally. So that song is quite vulnerable. Along With Me, I love that song as well. And then of course the popular song Eminado was also part of that single that came off the Once Upon a Time debut studio album. The album was actually nominated for Best Album of the Year in 2014 Nigerian Entertainment Awards, and for Best R&B and Pop, at the Headies in 2014, and then in 2015, you may not know that Tiwa Savage actually released a second album called Code Red. I love that album, Code Red, which yielded the singles My Darling and Standing Ovation, and in June 2016, she signed a smashing, wonderful management and publishing deal. Guess who? Rock Nation. And if you know about Rock Nation, you will know Jay-Z is involved. The big boss himself, Jay-Z, is actually involved, because that Rock Nation is Jay-Z's, who is a superstar in America, a very popular American rapper, artist, businessman. That is his management label, where he actually manages talent all across the board. All right, so Tiwa Savage ended up signing with that particular management company, and Tiwa released a debut EP called Sugar Cane back in September 2017. Yep, she did. And the project basically comprises of 6 tracks and was supported by the best singles all over, which I love as well, and Marlo featuring Wizkid. Red and Sugar Cane both have been nominated for the best album at the Nigeria Entertainment Awards. All right, and to close out quickly, in November 2018, Queen Savage won Best African Act at the 2018 MTV Europe Music Awards, becoming the first woman to win the category. And in May 2019, she announced a record deal. Guess who? Universal Music Group, an exit from Maven Records. So she's no longer part of Maven Record. She's now signed to Universal Music Group. And her third album, Celia was an album she titled in reference to her mother, because her mother is also bearing the name Celia. Was released in August 2020, which yielded smashing singles, smash hit like Attention, Dangerous Love, and if you know this popular song, Koroba, and Temptation. A second extended play, Water and Gary. So you can check that out. I think is it on Netflix or on YouTube? You can actually check that out. There was a play, Water and Gary, and she also featured in Sugar. She also featured in that. That was a show that was basically promoting HIV, awareness, HIV awareness. She featured in that particular show as well. But recent show, Water and Gary, a recent play. She's an actress as well, by the way. That particular play blends Afrobeat with soulful R&B, and that was released in 2021. And in 2022, Tiwa Savage announced the Water and Gary North American tour in support of the EP. And in July 2022, she received an honorary degree. Sorry for those who don't understand what I just said in Yoruba. I said it in Yoruba. That means she's also a philanthropist. She's if the word exists, an educationalist. Omowakawe. That means she also read. Okay, so she received an honorary degree from the University of Kent during a graduation ceremony at Canterbury Cathedral. I mean, just a round of applause. This is what I mean. This is what greatness looks like. Greatness in Afrobeats industry. This is what greatness actually looks like. Right, my time is fast spent, and I'll close that track today. I have to stand up and do this. I have to give honor to this guy. So we're gonna be closing out on today's music mix show with this popular song by legend King Sound Sultan. Track titled King of My Country. I love this particular record because I'm a king of my country. I'm a king of my country. I mean, those of us who are from Africa, I'm from Nigeria. I feel like every time I listen to this song, it makes me feel like I'm a king of my country. Naija, Omo Naija. I love this song so much. May God rest his soul. Sound Sultan, wherever you are, may God rest your soul. This is another legendary artist that gave us timeless music, meaningful music that will make you sit and think, that will make you dance, that will make you think, that will make you cry, that give you all different kind of moods, all different kind of memories. Okay, remember, you've been tuned in to the Music Mix Hour show. This is the show where you get all the vibes and all the hot stuff, all the gossips, all the juicy bits behind the music that you never knew actually existed. Okay, my name is Kazeem Balogun, and we have been broadcasting live and direct from Tag Radio SX. Please don't forget to connect with us on social media platforms. It's all there for you. So if Facebook, Twitter, now called X, Spotify, Instagram, and YouTube is at Tag Radio 1, So don't forget to connect with us on social media platforms. Also, don't forget to download our online radio app. So if you are using an Android product, please do endeavor to go to your Play Store or your Google Play. And if you're using an Apple product, please do go to your App Store and just type in Tag Radio. Okay, Tag Radio. Download our online radio app, and you will greatly benefit from listening to exciting, inspiring, great content. Okay, great, smashing, exclusive content for free, all at your fingertips, okay, on our YouTube channel. Don't forget to click the subscription button so you subscribe to our YouTube channel, and don't forget to click the notification button so that way you are automatically notified whenever we release new content. Okay, don't forget to do that for us. And just before I close the show, I'd like to give a big shout out to my team, my Tag Radio family, starting with our boss, my boss, Councillor Buki Okunade. Shout out to our management team as well, Dr. Bengala Wow and Mr. Deji Adiaga. Massive shout out to my presenter colleagues as well, Pastor Hehi, Mike DeRay, and my wonderful young people presenters as well. And a massive shout out to my boy Ayo, who does all things tech. You know, why guys like us are looking handsome in front of the screen, is basically working all things tech to make sure everything is actually successful. All right, so thank you once more, and also a massive shout out to you, our dedicated listeners and viewers who tune in week in and week out to the Music Mix Hour show, your go-to spot for all things music, where you get all the vibes and all the juicy bits behind the music that you never knew existed. All right, and our closeout track is by a popular and one of my favorite Afrobeat legendary artists, King Sound Sultan. May your soul rest in perfect peace. Track titled King of My Country. And it's a wrap for today's Music Mix Hour episode. Until next time, I will be bringing a brand new episode of the Music Mix Hour show your way. Have yourself a wonderful weekend and see you next week.
Jay Slick on the beat, yo. Hey, and they come back home. For my people out there, and they come back home. Cause I've been out there too long. Sound Sultan. Jay Slick on the beat, yo. Hey, and they come back home. For my people out there, and they come back home. Cause I've been out there too long. Jump on in an English town, breaking bounds, making pounds. Everybody know me, that's what I thought. Identification, a green passport. Feels like Ile, but not really. We no get the green road down for Orile, but if not Ile, I'm on them mule. Plenty like a wood down for my village. King like me supposed. Sound Sultan. Jay Slick on the beat, yo. Hey, and they come back home. For my people out there, and they come back home. Cause I've been out there too long. Jump on in an English town, breaking bounds, making pounds. Everybody know me, that's what I thought. Identification, a green passport. Feels like Ile, but not really. We no get the green road down for Orile, but if not Ile, I'm on them mule. Plenty like a wood down for my village. King like me suppose get excess amount of freedom. Get anything I want get, because I'm a king of my kingdom. See, I'm a king where I come from. I'm a common man in London. I get plenty land back home, but now I'm a tenant in England. Cause Nigeria the place where we stay. Everything feel like the light of day, night and day. Also for pay, fight and play. Now the same. Cause Nigeria na home, na home, na home for the black man. We say Nigeria na throne, I'm on a throne, yo, throne for the black man. I prefer to live like the lion in the jungle than to stay like the dog in the city. I prefer to live like the lion in the jungle than to stay like the dog in the city. See my people tell me, hey, oh, see me see trouble for one another. Everybody tell me, hey, oh, my destiny lies in my motherland and people. Black queens and kings, they do anything for the money, the money. It just seems as if we all wanna live in a hurry. So you be king where you come from. How come you they wash plate for London? You get your plenty land back home, but now you they wash plate for London. Cause Nigeria the place where we dey stay. Everything feel like the light of day. Night and day, hustle for pay. Fight and play, na the same, the same. Nigeria na home, na home. Na home for the black man race. Nigeria na throne, I wanna throne you. Throne for the black king. I prefer to live like the lion in the jungle than to stay like the dog in the city. I prefer to live like the lion in the jungle than to stay like the dog in the city. I dey come back home. I dey come back home. If you never know, Pada wale wa job for Yankee. Pada wale wa job London. Pada wale wa job for Germany. Pada wale wa job Pada wale wa job Italo. Pada wale wa job Osani. Pada wale wa job Japan. Pada wale wa job. I dey come back home. I dey come back home. I dey come back home. Now my people make it follow me to sing like this because all my kings and my queens don't go back. Me they go sit down for the throne. Pada wale wa job. Pada wale wa job. Pada wale wa job. Pada wale wa job. I prefer to live like the lion in the jungle than to stay like the dog in the city. I prefer to live like the lion in the jungle than to stay like the dog in the city. So Nigeria na home, na home, na home for the black man race. Nigeria na throne, I wanna throne you. Throne for the black king. I prefer to live like the lion in the jungle than to stay like the dog in the city. I prefer to live like the lion in the jungle than to stay like the dog in the city. Take.